Why is it important for you as a spiritual entrepreneur to pick a niche that's actually in alignment with who you are on a soul level? First things first, it's really going to help you keep your energy levels a lot higher, and it's not going to be draining you if you are working with the kind of people that you genuinely enjoy working with. So this is the top reason for you on an individual level why you should be choosing a niche that you actually want to be working with and it fits you. Okay, it kind of fits your soul. So your target audience should really be the kind of people that you absolutely love working with. It shouldn't be the kind of niche that you don't really get or you don't understand what they are going through, but someone told you at some random masterclass that this is the kind of people you need to be working with. Wrong. Okay, you need to choose the kind of audience that you absolutely 100% can relate to, or you can truly imagine and understand what they are going through. Because how can you be relatable? How can you be even credible if you don't understand what your customers or your clients are going through? Okay, especially within the spiritual industry. So maybe you are a healer, or you sell crystals, or maybe you are a coach. You are going to be working with people that are open-minded, that can read energy, so they can really suss you out and they can feel your vibes as well. Okay, so there's really absolutely no place for BSing these people. You need to be real and authentic in everything that you do, and that includes choosing your niche as a spiritual entrepreneur. So if you're not quite sure where to get started, I've got a couple of really simple tips to help you out with. The number one exercise I always tell my clients as well, in case we haven't met, I'm Timmy. I'm a spiritual business mentor. I specifically work with healers, coaches, and spiritual entrepreneurs. So the number one exercise I give to my own clients is helping them figure out the major milestones of their own lives and helping them map out their own journey, how they got to where they are today, what sort of challenges they have to or had to overcome, and what sort of milestones shaped their lives, basically. Why do you need to do this? Maybe you are wondering that it has nothing to do with my business. Actually, it has a lot to do with your business, because when you clearly map out these key milestones of your own personal life, that's when you can realize all the additional talents and experiences and gifts that you can share with your aligned audience. And what you want to be doing is maybe picking one or two of these key milestones. Maybe, I don't know, you changed careers, maybe you had a loved one who passed, or maybe you were dealing with some addiction, or maybe you had some mental health problems. Whatever that is that really shaped you, start putting yourself into the kind of people that now are going through something that you already passed or experienced, because that's going to be one of the easiest way for you to pick an aligned niche that you can fully understand what they are experiencing, and they can fully trust you because they know you went through something similar. Okay, let me give you an example. If maybe you do a bit of inner child healing, or you do shadow work, for example, for your clients, but you never really did any inner child healing yourself, or you never really started digging deeper into your own psyche, how can you become credible for that client? You're not going to be, right? So this is why it's going to be important for you to pick a niche that is going to be in line with your own personal experiences and your own milestones. So when you created this journey, you can just map it out or draw it. I'm going to show you something of mine as well. So this is the one that I have created a little while ago. But just to give you an idea, it can be something simple. You can just do it with pen and paper, whatever works for you. Or you can list it if you're not visual like I am, and you can just create a simple list, or you can even record it on an audio note or on video, whichever is better for you. Pinpoint the milestones and then pick one or two and try to zoom in on that and look at that event in your life and try to see, are there any other people out there who are experiencing the same or something similar? How can I help them? How can I focus on them, can I give them the inspiration and the empowerment that they need right now to help them move past that phase of their lives, okay? Once you did this, you want to then look at your opportunities, meaning the kind of people that you are now envisioning to work with. Is there even a need for that right now? Is it still relevant? Maybe one of your key milestones was changing jobs and going into working with, I don't know, being a newspaper agent, something random, I know. That's probably not very relevant anymore in today's age. So try to look at the event you're picking. Is that still happening in our today's world, or is it not something that people are now dealing with? And then the second bit you want to be looking at is, I always say that it's kind of like imagining your next best friend. Try to create what sort of person you would want to be really hanging out with. What's the kind of person that you could spend hours with just talking about everything, and who's that kind of person who would help you completely recharge and have a lot of fun just by being in their presence. That is your ideal client, okay? Try to describe this character and try to visualize and imagine who this person is, what they do, how do they behave, what do they believe in, what struggles they might be dealing with, what are their frustrations, how do they communicate, all of these things. Literally, just think about it as your next best friend and try to create some kind of an ideal profile for this character. And this is what we call in marketing as your customer avatar. So that's going to be your ideal client's profile. And even if it seems incredibly unrealistic for you to work with someone like that, it doesn't matter. Start crafting this vision, because that's what will happen in your spiritual business, that you will start manifesting these kind of clients, because now you are thinking about them and now you made it very clear who these people are. You looked at your own experiences in your life, so you picked an aligned niche for you, and you are now working with aligned people who are energetically going to be vibing with you, okay? And they are going to be trusting you, and they're going to relate to you while you are also related to them. So because of that, you're going to be attracting similar frequencies around you. And when you have the longer term vision with the ideal persona, you're heading into that direction, because you are not going to be stagnating. You are moving, you are putting things into motion. So look at these two things and let me know if they helped you, or if you've got any questions, you can always just reach out to me. My email is Timi, which is TIMI, at connectonemarketing.com. Or if you want, you can just browse through some of my other free materials on my website at connectonemarketing.com.